So in this lesson, we're going to take addition and subtraction, and we're going to write it differently. And then we're going to show proof that those expressions, those rewritten expressions, are equivalent. This will get easier. This will be easier to understand if we just jump in. So we have 3 plus 2 plus 1. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. Now, I'm going to take those same numbers, I'm going to mix them up. 2 plus 3 is 5. 5 plus 1 is, it's still 6. See how I changed the order, Now let's change it again. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. Okay. I don't want this. This is the same as the other one. Let's change that to 2 plus 1 plus 3. Okay, so 2 plus 1 is 3, once again, and 3 plus 3 is 6. So, can I change the order of addition and get the same answer? Yes. Let's try to do the same thing with subtraction. 5 minus 2 is 3. 3 minus 1 is 2. 5 minus 1 is 4. 4 minus 2 is 2. We're looking good. We're just moving these numbers around, right? 1 minus 2 is negative 1. Negative 1 minus 5. That's actually negative 6. It's not 2, so something's weird. And 2 minus 5 is negative 3. And minus 1 is, well, we'll just write it like this, is negative 4. So minus 3 minus 1 is minus 4. Negative 4. So the question is, can I take these numbers, the 5, the 2, and the 1, and subtract them in any order and get the same answer? No, because I got 2 and some, and then I got negative 6 and 1, and then negative 4, so it's no. Let's figure out why. So I'm going to show, we know the answers to this. We just did the answers. Let me switch this one back. What did we change it to? 2 plus 1 plus 3. The question is why. Okay, so in this problem, it's 3 plus 2 plus 1. So I could write 3 like this, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And then I can write 2 like this. And I can write 1 like this. And you can see that I have a total of 6. Let's see it again. So I have plus 1 plus 1, plus 1 plus 1, plus 1, another plus 1. Once again, I have a total of 6 pluses. Alright, next one, we have a plus 1 there, plus 1 plus 1, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. So we still have plus 6. And on this one, plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And I still get 6 pluses. So look at these diagrams. Are they essentially the same? Yeah, because you just have 6 pluses. But let's take a look at this subtraction. We got different answers here, so let's figure out what happened. So this is plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. But this one's minus, and this one's minus 1 minus 1, and this one's minus 1. So we're good. We'll come back to it later. In this one, we still have plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. And we have a minus 1. And then we have a minus 1 and minus 1. They're pretty much the same. But remember up here, I got the same answer. With the subtraction of the first 2. Now this is where it started getting weird. So let's try to figure it out. So plus 1, minus 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 1. If we look, we have a bunch of pluses here. We don't have them here anymore. We don't have them there. The reason we don't have them is because they're not in the 5. The 5 had pluses here, and now the 5 is minuses. Let's look at it again in a different order. So plus 1, 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, and minus 1. So this time, I had 2 positives, 5 negatives, and 1 negative. And this one, I had 1 positive, 2 negatives, and 5 negatives. See, like, these don't look the same. The first 2 do, but like after that, they don't. So the question is why? Well, in this first problem, the value of the 5 was positive. In this problem, the value of the 5 was positive. This problem, the value of the 5 was negative, and in this one, it was also negative. So basically what you're doing is, if you just mix up the numbers, then you have different positives and different negatives. Like right here, if we cancel out our 0 pairs, we end up with positive 2, like we did up there. If we cancel out our 0 pairs here, oh, we end up with positive 2 again. Cool. And here, if you cross out your 0 pairs, it's different. You're left with 6 negatives, just like we did up there. And here, if you cross out your 0 pairs, then you end up with 4 negatives. It's all because you changed like the type of number that each one was. You changed some from having positive values to having negative values. So the diagrams are not the same. Now let's go to the next page. Okay, so I want you to show this. I want you to show that plus and the minus, like the 0 pairs and combinations and stuff. So 4 minus 1 plus 3. So I want you to do 4 as in plus, 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 plus. I want you to do minus for this one, and plus, plus, plus. And let's get a 0 pair. So I end up with 6 here. Okay, now I want you to make a different version of this 4 minus 1 plus 3, because we can make that. But if you notice, this 4 is a positive, so I'm going to leave it as a 4. But instead of saying minus 1 plus 3, I'm going to say plus 3 minus 1. Because the minus goes with the 1, the minus goes with the 1, the plus goes with the 3, the plus goes with the 3. So let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and then we have a minus. So that takes that away, and I'm left with 6. Okay, let me try this next one. So I can't really keep the 4 in front anymore because I already did 2 versions. I'm going to put this 1 in front. But be careful, that 1 had the minus in front of it. So when I move it, it's going to say negative. This 4 was a positive, so I'm going to write plus 4. And that 3 was a positive. Well, it says plus 3, so I'm going to write plus 3. So I'm going to write minus 1, 1, 2, 3, 4 pluses, and 1, 2, 3 pluses. The 0 pair goes away, and I just end up with 6. Oh, I forgot to write that on the other one. 6. Now let's try one more version. So I like this negative in front. So let's do that. So negative 1. But instead of saying plus 4 like I did that time, I'm going to write that plus 3. And then the plus 4. Because remember, the 4 is positive. So 1, negative, 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to cancel these out, and I end up with 6 again. Make sure to draw your diagrams for all of these. So the expressions 4 minus 1 plus 3 right here. 4 plus 3 minus 1 from right here. Negative 1 plus 4 plus 3, this expression here. And negative 1 plus 3 plus 4, which is this expression here, they are all equivalent. They just look different. They just look different. So make sure to write this on every problem. There's not that many. I guess we'll do it one more time. So negative 2 minus 4 plus 8. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair. Oh, then I went cross it out. Oh, I haven't done it yet. Okay. 0 pair, 0 pair. 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair. Ooh, okay. So I end up with 2 positives, so positive 2. In your problems in the work, you may not end up with positives. I know that the example, these two examples 5 and 6 were both positive, but remember, you can get negative numbers as your answer. So let's try to switch this around. Instead of negative 2 minus 4 plus 8, I'm going to write the negative 4 first. Or I'm going to write the 4 first with minus in front of it, so negative 4. Then minus 2 plus 8. You get the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair. End up with positive 2. Okay, so I'm going to try starting with the 8. The 8's positive, so I'm just going to write 8. And then minus 2 minus 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 1. 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair. So I know positive 2. Okay, and one last one. So I'm going to start off with this negative 4 again. And instead of doing minus 2, I'm going to write plus 8. And then minus 4. Oh, I already had that much. Minus 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oops. 7. I'll put this one up here. 8. And minus 1, minus 1. So 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair, 0 pair. I ended up with positive 2. So version 1 is, so the expression is negative 2 minus 4 plus 8. That's my first expression. My second expression is negative 4 minus 2 plus 8. My third expression was 8 minus 2 minus 4. And my last version was, and my last expression was negative 4 plus 8 minus 2. So the expressions, blah, 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 are equivalent. They just look different. All right, that's it. Thank you.